메뉴 리더, 거짐. 전환하려면 스페이스 바를 누르세요.
야, 한국어가 나와? 주문 조준을 길게 누르기에서 누르기로 전환합니다. 왜 너무 빡세지 않아? 카메라 흔들기도 있어? 뭔데 이거? 거미 공포증 모드. 몰라, 대충 이렇게 하면 되겠지 뭐. 아... 날 계정 없어. 로그인 나중에 하자. 하드웨어 평가가 맞게 되어 권장되는 그래픽 카드 설정이 적용됐다고? 아, 야. 아, 이거 나름 그래도 그래픽 카드 좋은 건데 이게 뭐야? 야, 임마. 너무한 거 아니야? 야, 그래픽 카드 그래도 나름 쓸만한 건데 이거 너무한데? 야, 진짜 너무하다. 야, 라데온. 야, 진짜. 야, 낮음이라고? 높음도 아니고 아니 그냥 낮음? 자, 호그와트 레고시 한번 시작해 보도록 하겠습니다. 귀하가 호그와트 마법학교에 5학년으로 입학하게 되었다는 걸 알려드리게 되어서 기쁩니다. 위즐리 교수 한번 시작해 보도록 하죠. 아, 진짜 그래픽 자글자글한 거 보니까 열받는다. 뭔가 동양스럽게 가고 싶은데 왜 얼굴을 다 이따위로 만들어놨지? 진짜 나 서양 사람들 마음에 안 드는 게 동양인들 광대랑 이거 옛날 체형이거든? 진짜? 이거 거의 한 80년대 체형인데 서양인들한테는 동양인들이 이렇게 보이나 봐. 프리셋을 다 이따위로 만들어놔. 이게 정말 마음에 안 들어. 정말. 그리고 애초에 눈이 엄청 작게 만들어져 있잖아. 광대 엄청 튀어나오고 아니면 광대 엄청 들어가고 턱을 아주 그냥 응? 사각턱같이 만들어 놓던가. 참 마음에 안 든다니까. 요즘엔 저렇게 안 생겼어, 우리나라 사람들도. 빨리 한국, 아니 지금 실시간으로 돌아와. 빨리 돌아와, 실시간으로. 오케이. 좋았어. 요즘 내 머리가 이렇게 다니거든요. 요즘 내 머리가 이렇게 다녀. 야, 피부가 밝은 톤은 아니고 대략 한 이 정도 되고. 최대한 내 눈썹이랑 비슷한 걸로 맞춰줘야지. 근데 머리 색깔을 내가 정할 수 없어? 머리색 정할 수 있다고요? 이거 눈색이고. 여기밖에 없는디? 이거 다 정하고 나서 이렇게 시작하면 돼?
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
It was wonderful. I
야,
believe I'm
씨,
really
남자,
going to enjoy this class.
남자랑 여자 둘 중에
That was
하나밖에
quite
없다고?
something. A few cobwebs and some dust. I am indeed a student, but I'm eager. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class. A few cobwebs and some dust.
이게
Nothing to be
성이래잖아.
concerned about.
톤도 낮은 걸로 해야지. 얼굴 모양, 프리셋. 이게 헤어스타일인데. 아, 머리색 여기 있구나. 야이씨, 그래픽카드 구리긴 한갑다. 지금 내 머리색이 이 정도 되겠다. 됐어. 아, 어려움으로 할까? 이게 나중 가면은 별 차이는 없을 건데. 어려움 보통. 어려움? 보통? 어려움? 보통? 어려움? 보통? 난이도가 빡센 편인가요? 어려움으로 해도 안 어려워요? 자, 여러분은 저와 함께 호그와트에 입학을 합니다.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me all the time again.
와우, 뭐야.
Eleazar! George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
쟤도
I've
교수야?
operated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's
에이.
been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
뭐야, 왜? 저거 밑밥 가는 거잖아. 와우. 한지. 아이 뭐야? 진짜 밑밥이 있었잖아. 제 어둠을 먹는 자들인가 걔네들인가? 자, 워너 브라더스 게임즈. 렉이 너무 많이 먹는다 싶으면 트위치로 가셔도 됩니다. 트위치에도 동시 송출하고 있어요. 와우.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
학생이지 뭐야.
Student.
New.
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a fifth year.
나 이거보다 두껍게 하지 않았냐 목소리?
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other fifth years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term
아,
begins.
걱정 마. 금방 따라잡아.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is
스토리상으로
not
아주
only
그냥
an
내가
exceptional
금방 따라잡아
teacher, he's
보이겠어.
also a remarkably
다
intuitive
찢어발겨
and
주겠어.
gifted wizard.
Mr.
내가
Osric
얼마나
is prone
개쩌는
to
학생인지
flattery.
보여주겠지.
I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
그게 뭔데? 어우 뭐야? 난록과 고블린 반란.
Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I
뭐, 저 뭐
believe
이상한 거
he is
쫓아오는데?
a significant threat. And
아
it was
그래요?
your wife,
절대 안 눌러야겠다.
Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the
뭔가
ministry knew
불안한데
about his
이거?
activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
무슨
It
마법인데?
looks like goblin metal. That symbol, what's that glow? I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
뭐지? 어 뭐야 열렸어.
Merlin's beard. How did you?
Wait! We did.
어왜 뭐야? 아저씨! 야 아저씨 어디 가냐? 어이 저기요 끌렸거든요? 아 뭐야 어우 야 이 용가리 와 진짜 이거 잡을 수 있냐?
The key. Give me your hand.
어우 야
Are you alright? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
자 치유하려면 아래키 그러게요. 그래픽 진짜 좋은 거 같은데?
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
내가 아리.
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
그러면 내 거니까
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would,
열쇠 좀 주실래요?
but stay close. We've no idea who created this
교수님?
port key.
열쇠 저한테 주시는 게 어떠세요? 나 너무 밝은데. 아야. 음이 찡한 거. 내 눈. 와우.
How far did that
여기가
port
어디야?
key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
교수님, 식물들이 이상해요.
Mind
자,
your
퀘스트
step.
시작. 호그와트로 가는 길.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question.
자, 점프키.
Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search.
그래요.
There's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
문 좀 열어주세요. 교수님? 문 열어주셔야 되는데요.
Ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that one work you were practicing.
아니 이것도 학생한테 시킨다고? 솔직히 말해 너 교수 아니지? 너 교수 아니지?
Excellent.
카메라로 움직이는 물체 목표를 선택하고 그 다음에 스틱을 움직이면 활성화가 된다고. 오, 야우, 신난다. 한 번 더. 나 한 번 더 내려올래. 우와. 야, 한 번만 더 하면 안 되냐? 잠깐 기다려봐. 교수님 잠깐만 기다려. 아우 예. 아니 다시 내려오고 싶은데. 아 진짜. 한 번만 더. 한 번만 더 미끄러질래요. 저 미끄럼틀 좋아해요. 진짜. 어딨어? 방금 여기 뭐 하나 빛났는데 아닌가?
Ah, up there.
교수님 순간이동 마법 한 번 더 쓰면 되잖아. 어디로 가는지 알 거 아니야. 또 뭐야? 상자. 돈 나오고.
Your one work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
솔직히 말해, 너 교수 아니잖아. 너 내가 이기는 거 아니야, 싸워도?
We're close now. It's just ahead.
야, 광원호 효과 보소. 눈 터질 뻔했네.
Steady yourself. Reparo.
와. 교수님, 제가 교수님을 몰라 뵀군요. 이렇게 위대한 마법사셨다니. 세상에.
Almost there.
죄송합니다. 제가 몰라 뵀습니다. 아유, 그래도 자동 타겟인데 이거.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
와우. 허리 보소. 자, 미니맵은 당신 중심 환경을 보여주고 목표 지점을 보여주고 퀘스트 내용을 숨기거나 할 수 있다. 당연하겠지. 우리나라 교수나 해외 교수들이나 다 똑같구만.
Professor, this statue.
This may have been his home.
누굴까, 이 아저씨는?
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
하로 보는 건가?
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
예언자? 교수님, 길이 없는데요.
That enchanted crystallized stone again.
와우.
What could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
와우, 뭐야? 거울인데. 교수님, 여기 빨리. 여기 뭐 있어요? 나의 멋있는 간지나는 모습.
Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
마법 쓰는 모습 좀 봐.
What?
기가 막혀.
I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name?
몸에? 내가 뭐 잘못 건드린 거 아니야?
Godric's heart.
뭐야, 왜?
I don't believe it.
뭐 순간 이동했어. 이거 뭐야? 누구 자는디? 아저씨 주무세요?
Hello?
고블린, 얘가 고블린이야. 에헴. 이리 오너라 해. 차라리 그럴 거면. 아이씨, 뭐 에헴 이걸로 뭐 어떻게 깨운다고.
It can't be.
왜? 아, 그렇게 음흉하게
just a
웃지 마시고요. 아이, 저기요? 뭔가 잘못된 거 간 건 아니야?
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank.
이거 그때 해리포터가 그 부모님 유산 물려받을 때 그거
Precisely. The key
12번 금고고.
White's portkey. Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
야, 그러면 여기 있는 재산 내가 손댔는데 열렸으니까 이거 내 거 아니냐? 교수님, 저 이거 다 제 건데요. 그렇게 따지면 나오는 거 다 제 겁니다. 제 유산입니다. 열쇠가 내 거였잖아? 그지? 열쇠가 내 거였는데 그러면 교수님은 손대면 안 돼요. 알았죠?
If you don't wish to lose them.
나 같아도 손 밖으로 안 낼 뻔할 것 같은데. 전부 다 내 거라고? 와우, 와우, 기가 막히네. 이야, 뭐야, 공상과학 영화도 아니고 이게 이거 봐봐, 오 미쳤나봐 이거. 와우.
Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service.
오, 재밌겠다. 와우, 미쳤다. 와, 대박.
That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security
오.
measure. Experienced the thief's downfall before.
어머머머머머, 올로.
These are the lower vaults that
오,
we're passing now.
내려가.
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly
어머머머.
after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the
오오오오오오.
bank.
아니, 저 고소공포증에 있거든요. 이거 너무 빠른 거 아닌가요? 이거. 아우, 엉덩이에 땀 날 것 같은데 지금. 여기요?
Vault number.
12번이요.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
뭐 완장에서 막 꼬물꼬물 뭐가 나오는데? 뭔가 찝찝하다. 이거 뭐야? 이거 쫓아오는 거 아니야 저러고?
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing. Like the glow you saw on the portkey container? No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there. He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
여기 괜찮을라나 모르겠네. 야, 근데 이런 금고 있으면은 진짜 든든하겠다.
Here we are.
진짜 어마무시하게 든든하겠다. 나도 돈 많이 벌어서 이런 금고 하나 갖고 싶다.
When was the last
이거
time this vault was
해리포터라기보다는 이
A
정도면은
goblin has
그냥
been
그거
stationed at
아니야?
my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
야, 이거 어차피 내 열쇠니까 내가 이거 열어도 되는 거 아니야? 여기 잠깐만요. 아이, 너무 성격 급하시네. 좀 파밍 좀 할 시간 좀 주지.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
분명히 시상해나. 야, 교수님 그거 내 거라니까? 건들면 안 된다니까? 먼저 들어가네, 치사하게. 아니, 교수님 열쇠 주인이 전데.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
들어올 땐 마음대로지만 나갈 땐 아니란다.
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio.
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
이렇게. 리벨리오.
There, I saw something. Move a bit closer and try again.
제 거 이상해요. 와우. 와우.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
레발리오. 영국식 발음 너무 좋아.
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
와, 멋있다. 간지 봐.
But to what
와우.
I can't say. Stay
미쳤는데?
close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Revelio.
아니 나도 루모스 쓰고 싶어. 저거 빛의 마법이잖아. 이거 구글한테 하이 구글 한 다음에 루모스 쓰면은 랜턴 나오는 거 알아요, 여러분?
That glow again, but on the floor.
레벨리오. 몰래? 엄마?
What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was
저 사람
swirling about.
있는디?
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What
부엌상이야?
statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Revelio. I presume this is what you
Wow.
saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't
뭐
match.
돌려야 되나?
Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
자, 이렇게 하면 루머스.
Lumos.
Well done.
The
와우.
reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
설마 갑자기 공격하진 않겠지? 아니, 내 우려가 상상이 현실로 돼버리고 말았어.
Look out!
Potato.
프로텍토.
Accio! Defendo! Levioso! Deposo!
와우.
Deposo! Expulso! Levioso!
저.
Confringo!
교수님, 교수님.
Potato! Confringo! Stupefy!
교수님?
Defendo! Stupefy! Levioso! Expulso!
이게 머리 위에 뜨네. 오케이, 뭔지 알았어. 공격하려는 놈들이 머리 위에 장식이 뜨네. 인형 같은 거. 이렇게. 오케이. 조각상 파괴하고. 근데 데미지 왜 이렇게 약하냐?
Stay close!
교수님, 네가 제일 안 붙어 있었어요. 어디 가냐 너?
Lumos. Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I
나만 놔두고
supposed to
갔어.
go? What's happening?
야,
The wisps
교수님아,
of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
이거 따라가면 되나? 따라가면 되나? 여기
That's where
있네.
they're leading me. Hello again. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
하고 루머스 쓰면 이게 겹치는 곳이 있나 보다. 이런 식으로. 오, 와우. 그래, 똑똑하다.
Seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to
한 번 더
fight my way
싸워?
out of here.
그래. 아씨. 야, 선빵은 좀 인간적으로. 아이, 잠깐만. 아우, 카운터가 있어. 오케이. 야, 들어와. 자, 프로테고 사용하는 중에 Y를 길게 눌러 스투페파이 카운터하고 기절시킬 수 있다. 아, 잠깐만요. 해봐. 해봐. 다시. 오, 이렇게. 오케이. 해봐. 이런 식으로. 오케이. 이게 내 머리만 이렇게 보고 있으면 되네. 거의 그냥 그건데? 어쌔신 크리드 보면은 3에 그런 거거든. 이런 게 나오거든요. 머리통만 보고 있으면 되는 거네, 그냥. 나는. 아이씨. 타이밍이, 이게 타이밍이 이렇게 가는구나. 그래. 해봐. 야, 다시 한번 해봐. 아우! 짜릿해. 기가 막히죠? 반지 작살. 뭐야 또?
Lumos.
니나니뇨, 니나니뇨, 니나니뇨. 오잉, 오잉. 문 저편으로 가면 되는 거야?
Revelio.
교수님 안 데리고 가도 되나? 하긴 교수가 내 알바요. 지금 열쇠 들고 튈라 그랬는데. 뭘 줬다. 헤헤. 네, 이 금고에 있는 모든 것은 제 겁니다. 이제 제가 마음대로 전부 다 써먹을게요. 너 또 왜 그래? 하지마. 아이, 이제 시리가 말하다 못해. 얘까지 말하네. 이게 뭐지? 교수 짱은?
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
로켓이야?
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder...
뭔데?
Follow my lead.
아우 교수님 콧물 나올 것 같은 그런 느낌인데. 이 아저씨 누구야? 아까 그 벽화에 있는 사람인가?
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see.
이게 이때껏 해리포터 시리즈 나온 것 중에 가장 고증이랑 뭐가 잘 돼 있대요. 주문 더 해가지고 가장 좋다고 하더라고. 안녕하세요, 반가워요.
If we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
뭐야? 아,
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries.
이거 거의 그 디아블로랑 비슷한데?
Are the key to understanding why. We were.
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
뭔데?
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones
옛날부터
be
정석인 게 있어. 눈썹 없는 할아버지한테는 뭘 넘기면 안 돼.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
그리고 아저씨처럼 대머리한테 뭐 넘기면 안 돼.
wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear.
그리고 눈 빨간 놈들은 대부분 미쳐 있는
Sir, I
애들이라
must
넘기면 안 돼.
insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have it.
어우,
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
아니, 교수님. 너무 약한 거 아니에요? 오, 뭐야, 와, 미쳤다, 와, 대박. 얘도 가디언이야? 야, 교수님 뭐하냐? 와우. 와, 미쳤다. 와, 대박. 이거 해리포터 안 봐도 좋아할 수밖에 없다.
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
그러니까 거의 영화 보는 느낌인데?
It can't be.
It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
딴따란딴딴딴 와, 이 부금만 들어도 뭔가 설레냐? 왜? 와, 미쳤다. 포트키 게임 호그와트 레거시 여러분과 함께 시작해 보도록 하죠. 와, 나 방금 소름 돋았어. 근데 기사 어디로 갈까? 이거 내가 마음대로 고른다며. 내 격한 건 싫어. 근데 또 여기가 지금 세계관이 그거라고 하던데. 슬리데린은 가기 싫어. 그 교수 걔가 슬리데린이잖아. 그리고 걔네들 막 계속 귀족 그러는데 꼴배기 싫어.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more
와, 뭐야?
appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
아이, 저 빨리 갈래요. 아우, 저 모자. 제가 유명한 애잖아. 아이 컨택 했으면 빨리빨리 해줘.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black.
쟤 시리우스 블랙이랑 똑같은 애인가?
Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were
아이, 그런 게 어딨어요.
complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing
아이,
whatever
진짜
patience
방금
I had left.
죽고 올 뻔했는데.
If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
방향도 조금 다르다고 하면은 슬레데리는 거의 그냥 빌런 느낌이겠네. 이 게임을 한 4번 정도 다 해봐야 되는 거구나.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
모자가 좀 불쌍한데? 머리채 잡혀가지고 저러고 있는 거 보니까. 그리고 원래는 얘가 정해주는 건데 해리는 그냥 자기가 가고 싶은 대로 보내줬잖아.
Certain expectations.
빨리 수업 듣고 싶어. 어서 탐험하고 싶어. 이거 내가 골라서 하는 거구나.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what
이러면
is
좀
it?
없어져요, 렉. 대담함, 호기심, 신이, 야망. 호기심으로 가겠어.
A desire to learn? I do enjoy a good puzzle, and I believe I have a ready mind.
You're clever indeed.
내가 좀 똑똑하지.
You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
지성과 창의력, 지혜로 유명한 레번클로 기숙사입니다. 레번클로라는데? 독수리로 생겼네. 왜 지성과 창의력, 지혜가 유명한 내가 또 지성과 창의력이 아주 그냥 뛰어나지. 나쁘지 않은 것 같은데? 그렇지 않아? 깔끔하게. 그러면 레번클로로 가도록 하겠습니다.
You belong in Ravenclaw.
와우.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
맞아, 이게 퀴다치가 없다 그랬어.
It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new
아,
student to their
위즐리야. 여기 위즐리가구나, 얘네가. 그래서 머리가 좀 붉은색
As I
빛이
was
도나
saying,
보다.
I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I am, Professor.
This is the entrance to the Ravenclaw common room. You must solve a riddle to enter.
Wow.
I won't be of much help, I'm afraid. This sort of thing has always confounded me.
Who lived longer? The ghost or the poltergeist?
A ghost or a poltergeist? A non-being can never have been.
눈깔 보소. 야, 아무리 내가 만들었지만 내가 만든 캐릭터가 눈깔이 저런다고?
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be
야,
back in the
눈깔이
morning
돌아가지고
to collect
저거.
you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
와우. 나 혼자 쓰는
Looks
건가?
like everyone's gone.
아니네.
Better head to the common room.
자, 휴게실로 갑시다. 내려가는 거겠지? 당연히. 사인실이야. 그렇군요. 올라가야 되는 건가? 올라가는 게 맞나 보네. 이게 전부 내가 창의력과 지혜가 넘치는 사람이기 때문이죠.
Must be different starting Hogwarts in Morrowind.
Deep breath.
아미타카르. 이게 친구도 달라지겠다. 그러면 기숙사마다.
Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I'd recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy?
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars.
나랑 딱 어울리는 것 같은 그런 느낌의 기숙사에 온 것 같아.
Sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
별들은
I hope
매혹적이야.
astronomy's on my schedule. Sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all fifth years. You will be enthralled
나는
with the
세상의
tower.
모든 것들이
Plus,
궁금한
its quality
사람인데.
telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you.
그래도 생각보다 모션 부드러운데?
That's not right either.
싸만다. 내일? 누나.
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with.
아니,
But I can't seem to find it.
넌 내 스타일 아니야.
Great golden gobstones. I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones?
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, it seems to know a lot about practical magic.
이게 이벤트 씬이 아니라서 그럴 거예요, 아마. 박학다식하신 분이지.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about, different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
보통 후플푸프들이 식물을 좋아하지 않아?
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps.
후플푸프.
But it runs in my family.
발음도 어려워라,
We've a full
세상에.
plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
대부분 학생들이 재료를 직접 키우니?
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlick, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients as long as your brews are all perfect.
나 기숙사 다시 고르고 싶어졌어. 얘 너무 까탈스러울 것 같아.
Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
왠지 이것저것 많이 시킬 것 같아서 나 불안하다. 너는 누구니? 자, 에버렛 클럽턴.
One moment. Watch this.
그냥 찐따잖아.
What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
그냥 찐따 아니야.
What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the
다른
first
애랑
day
친해질
of
수
class.
있다고요?
I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters. And you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
사실 좀 긴장돼.
Harrowing indeed. I'm still a bit on edge myself and a little nervous for classes to start.
Oh, you needn't be worried. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are firm but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
아니 내가 꼰지를 거야. 너 같이 보내주도록 하겠어. 넌 정학이야 임마.
New Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You had best not keep her waiting.
That new fifth year. Wonder where they're from. Can't imagine starting with this.
여긴데? 아 내려가라는 거구나. 아 이 뛰는 거 지금 생각났어. 생각해보니까. 위즐리.
I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall
걱정
behind.
마세요.
Especially
나 금방
as you'll
외워.
be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry,
아이 간단하게
we've
내가
devised something
끝내줄게 그냥.
extraordinary to ensure your success.
어우 야. 호그와트. 어우 야. 오마? 이게 뭐야? 여기는 헬이랑 위즐리가 우리가 아는 위즐리가 애들은 태어나지도 않은 시대예요.
All that's expected of a fifth year.
내가 알고 있는 건 그때 여기 아예 태어나지도 않았어. 아빠가 여기 해리포터 아빠가 참여하는 걸로 알고 있는데.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
아 덤블도어도 태어나기 전이에요.
Will answer any questions you may have.
이게 지금 초대학교인가 뭐 그랬던 걸로 알고 있어. 나는 걔 아빠가 나온다는 이야기를 들은 것 같기는 한데.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
계단은 딱지색인데. 아니요, 맞을 거예요. 뭐야 이거?
On this bust and see what details the field guide can provide.
레벨리오. 필드 가이드 페이지. 자, 레번클로 기숙사를 기리기 위해 만들어진 흉상으로 우뚝 선 레번클로 탑에 있습니다. 자, 필드 가이드 챌린지 잠금해져 있습니다. 마법 레벨. 그 다음에 이건 필드 가이드 현재 챌린지 상황. 전투 퀘스트 탐험 필드 가이드 페이지. 별게 다 있구나. 각 챌린지에 티어가 존재하고 외형부터 중요한 업그레이드까지 티어를 완료할 수 있다. 보상은 챌린지 메뉴에서 볼 수 있다. 에이 뭘.
Keep your eyes eyes open for more
이러면 또
opportunities like
귀찮아진다니까.
that, inside and outside of the castle.
교수님, 제가 먼저 갈게요. 죄송한데. 제가 먼저 내려가겠습니다.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
교수님은 뛰시는구나. 오케이. 교수님, 여기 문이 반짝거리는데 저 그러면은
Revelio.
이거 뭐야? 교수님, 잠깐만 기다려주세요. 저희 이거 가야 되는데 안 열린다. 교수님? 교수님, 이거 안 보여요? 뭐야 이거? (13) (21) 나보고 이걸 맞추라는 거 아니야? 아이 교수님, 아이 잠깐, 이거 해보고 싶은데. 아이 진짜, 옆에 대놓고 그려져 있잖아. 저거 보라고. 근데 내가 교수님을 따라가야 되냐고. 아이 교수님 진짜 까탈 싫어가지고 그냥 생긴 거랑 다르게 그냥. 자, 플로불꽃을 이용한 더 빠른 공격. 자, 빠른 이동 포인트래요. 이게. 뭐야? 그래갖고 이동하라고? 중앙 계단을 선택하라. 선택. 그래가지고 이 보기에 해당하는 플로브꽃을 볼 수 있고, 도서관 별관에 이게 활성화되어 있으면 빨리 갈 수 있구나. 이런 식으로 적응하면 쉽겠지. 뭐.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
뭐야, 책이 날아다녀.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
어둠의 마법 방어법이 정확히 뭔가요?
More about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class.
Defense against the dark arts, as the name implies, focuses
익스페도로
on how to
페트로놈
defend
그건가?
oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of defense against the dark arts is required for those who aspire to become aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
한 3편까지인가 4편까지인가 봤어요.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
호그스미드.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain.
아, 이거 영화 보면은 막 해리가 막 뭐 사러 다니고 거긴가 보다.
supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
야, 민짠데 버터맥주 먹어도 돼?
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
사실은요.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and
그래, 나머지는 비밀이야. 왜냐면 남자는 비밀을 많이 가지고 있을수록 시크해 보이는 법이지.
I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic.
내가 좀 엘리트기는 해.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me.
일단 저거 많이 열어놓으면 열어놓을수록 내가 나중에 편해지겠다.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed
거짓말하지 마.
yourself in
네가 따라온 거잖아.
Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
별 얘기 아니었어요.
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about her travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster.
뭔가 위즐리 교수 외유내강 같은 느낌이야.
Understood, Professor.
생각보다 무서워하는 거 보니까.
Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptional
기존 세일 수도
team of
있겠다.
witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
지도를 펼치라고? 자, 이제 주요 퀘스트가 눈에 보이네요. 레벨에 도달하거나 퀘스트를 활성화하는데 필요 주문이 필요하대. 그래서 교수 과제를 해결해야 퀘스트 보상으로 새로운 주문을 받을 수가 있고, 뭐 그렇게 해야 이렇게 메인 퀘스트가 해금이 되는 방식인가 봐요. 뭘 배우지? 레비오사.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
와, 근데 생각보다 엄청 디테일하다. 오, 뭐야? 나 뭔가 방금 문을 통과한 것 같은데? 그런 개쩌는 능력이 있었다고 나한테? 일단 수업을 배워봅시다.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how
저게
an old woman
레비오사야?
like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
와우.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
아이, 배우는 게 빡세. 레비오소.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
이것도 힘이 필요한 건가?
Let us begin with a basic cast.
기본 주문.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent.
자, 지어 마법은 노란색이래요.
Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Levioso.
와우.
Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two.
들어와.
Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Lucky.
Hey, 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 hey.
Can't be your first duel.
Let's just say
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Levioso. Protego.
All of my students.
Hey, hey, hey.
Watch your opponent for signs to attack or defend
어접하구만.
yourself.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
그러네. 뱅글뱅글 돌아가는
I
거.
put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students.
애가
They
계속
are
웃고 있어.
capable of achieving it,
실없이.
and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
다이먼, 다이먼 도미니.
That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel. Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
질투하는 거야?
Nice work. I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
결투해본 적 없다.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
수상하네.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill.
야, 앨런이 그만큼 말 많은 캐릭터 처음 본다.
If you're interested.
쉬들 않고 계속 말을 하네. 자, 어둠의 마법 방어전.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
이걸 어떻게 해야 되나? 이거 뭐였더라? 이제 보조 퀘스트를 진행할 수 있다. 그리고 너무 많은 거 아니냐, 솔직히 인간적으로. 너무 복잡해. 따라라라란 딴딴딴따르딴. 누구냐? 올라간다.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish.
빗자루 타도 될 걸 올라간다. 뭐라도 드세요 얼른. 나도 뭐라도 갖고 와야겠다.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of
수업을
charm.
굉장히 빡세게 듣는 거 아니야?
Confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands.
그게
Only
가능해?
one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
저런 교수님은 되게 똘끼 있는 사람이지. 아시오.
Akio. That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air.
야외 약속 좋아.
After me.
뭔가 밖에서 배울 수 있는 거 좋은 거지. 까까. 라면 땅.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
나 이거 유튜브에서 많이 봤어.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres
Accio.
and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. Excellent control there. That's it! Splendid!
와우.
Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai,
컨트롤
would
쩔었어.
you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues
들어와.
just as before.
상대해
and
줄
yes or
테니까.
no, you are playing red. Clear?
Come on.
Be sharp.
음. 50점. 나가리.
Excellent.
뭐야, 딱 붙어버렸잖아. 여기서 쭉 갖고 와서 이거 떨어뜨리면 되겠다. 아, 좀 더 갖고 와야 되는데.
Quite impressive. Watch this. That is how it's done.
좋은 방법이 있지. 팍.
Very good.
아이 뭐야, 내가 졌어? 아, 너무 빨리 멈췄네. 야, 한 판 더 해.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past
들어와,
interesting
들어와.
at this point.
이번엔 내가 이긴다.
I'll say. Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
야, 이런 거 질 수 없지.
Here we go.
컴온, 컴온.
Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not that I mind.
안 돼, 멈춰. 나이스.
Ouch! Well played. Let us see this.
야, 설마 내 거 떨구냐?
There we go.
닿냐? 안 닿지? 오케이. 들어와, 들어와. 널 비참하게 만들어주겠어, 내가.
That is how it's done. I know everyone is watching, but try not to be
알아. 오케이.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
봐줄 수 없지.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you.
여기가
Took me
후프
weeks to
후플
become
푸푸?
proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me
여기가
to
그
get
후플
everything
푸푸
right when I
그거야?
transferred
빨간색이?
here. It gets easier, I promise.
푸푸푸? 이해해주는 사람 있어서
That's good to
기쁘다.
hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred
아,
here from
저기가
Wagadu
그리핀도르예요?
just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
외가두는 얼마나 와가두는 얼마나 커?
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school
와,
in the world.
호그와트보다 큰 곳이야.
So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
결론은 얘는 저기에서 온 거네.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it. The mist
푸풀푸프가
was so
노란색.
thick, I
오케이.
could hardly make out
안녕하세요.
anything
반가워요.
at all. And then it just materialized before me. This enormous
빨리
school
리얼
that
타임으로
seemed to be
돌아와.
floating
과거에
in
있지 마.
midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
아까 걔가 건틀릭 같은 걸로 마법 쓰는 거랑 비슷한 것보다.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am
안녕하세요.
quite
반가워요.
fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
리액션은 아마 지팡이 쓰는 게 더
I do miss
멋있지.
Wagadu,
아무래도.
But I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
지팡이는 로망이자 간지지.
You can use Accio.
A word, if you would.
If you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special
과제는
assignment
싫어요,
that I
그래도.
am preparing for you.
Accio. Protego.
이것도 활성화시키고 가야겠지? 응? 여기 양초 모양이 있는데? 있는데 없어. 뭐야? 너무한 거 아니야?
Hello.
너 왜 그러고
How's your
있어?
day coming along?
나한테 말 걸었는데? 아까 약초
Hello,
키우더네.
Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
당연하지, 나는 아주 쩌는 사람이니까. 거만하게 나가겠어. 그렇게 어려운 수업은 아니더라고.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
안 이뻐. 내 스타일 아니야. 설득하지 마. 여기 상자 있는 걸로 표시되는데 상자가 너니? 왜 밟히고 싶어? 왜 이렇게 요염하게 있는 거야? 더럽게.
Accio. Lumos. Levioso.
얘 딱 그거 같은데? 늦어. 느려. 고개만 까딱까딱해서 피하는 그런 느낌 아니야? 어서이.
There are some impressive new breeds.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, fight! It's a bold attack.
뭔
Was the minister a boot
이야기
or
소리가
the minister
들려서
a
뭔가
flat?
했더니만
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot.
이걸
but he
내가
says it's a
상관관계를
flat.
찾으라는 거지?
Enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boot and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
사랑 12인데 말이야. 삼각형. 뭘까? 이거 푸는 방법을 알면 좋은데. 그거 언제 다 하고 있어? 안 돼. 뭔가 규칙성이 있을 것 같긴 한데. 아지유. 아유. 아지유. 와우. 필드 가이드 페이지 수집. 책 날아다니는 거 이걸로 득템할 수 있구나. 간지.
Wonder what Kagawa thinks of Quidditch.
자, 그러면 이번에는 저걸로 가도록 하겠습니다.
Wouldn't it be romantic to fly among the stars?
열심히 걸어가면 되겠지 뭐. 나 생각보다 왜 이게 인기가 많은지 알 것 같아. 마력이 있네 뭔가. 따라라라따따따라라라따따따라라따따따따따따. 뭐야 고양이. 고양이 귀여워.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
도비랑 비슷한 애다, 도비.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first
저는
classes
굳이
went well?
따지면
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
교수님께서 아무 말씀 없으셨나요?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet.
나 루모스 잘 쓰면 이제.
Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged
구경
to
가도
replace
돼?
the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed
이제
your
중고
classes
지팡이
well
말고
with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the
진짜 내
magic you
전용
cast
지팡이가
with your
생기는
own
건가?
wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first
궁금하니까
visit to the
빨리
village
간다.
with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
내가 찢어 발겼지. 네티랑 갈게요.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the
아니
Three
민짠데 자꾸 맥주를 꼬셔요. 민짜라며. 자, 로넨 교수와 대화하고 첫 번째 과제를 받으래요. 물론 맥주 좋아하지. 빰빠밤빰빰빰. 아이 굳이 이거 순간이동 할 필요가 없었네.
Ah, there you are. You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending
Oh,
charm,
Reparo.
Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that
나
might
이거
come
알아.
handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am
그러니까
not
피그
the only
고수가
one who will
그
be
뭐지
teaching you
레페로
spells
해가지고
outside of
슈루룩
class
해가지고
in
막
an
그
effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I
이거 봐라.
have arranged some
내가
for
너네보다
today.
더 강해진다.
See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
과제를
I'll start
완료하고
on the
올게요.
task right away, Professor.
Levioso.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Got it.
이거 수집하고
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
와우.
I trust the preliminary tasks were...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous.
쉬웠지.
You clearly
굉장히
know your
쉬웠어.
way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
이것도 이렇게 눌러가지고 샥 가서 이렇게 누르고 이렇게 누르고 이렇게 눌러가지고 짜잔. 레파로.
Reparo.
고장난 물체를 한 번에 고칠 수
That's it.
있다.
Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
저거 고치고 오라는 거지?
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm,
Wow.
doesn't it?
끝이야? 레벨은 쭉쭉 오른다. 호그스미드. 정말 길 찾아가는 게 이렇게 멀고 힘들 줄이야. 더군다나 나 같은 이런 길치한테는 정말 어렵구나.
Nothing to be learned at Hogwarts that one cannot learn out in the world.
Hello.
왔다.
Looking for me?
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
잠들지 마. 아니, 자도 돼. 솔직히 나도 저 대화 보고 있으면은 훅 갈 수도 있겠다 싶다. 와, 이쁘다.
glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village.
내가 더 빠르구만.
The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect. I cannot tell you how nice
호그와트
it is to
북쪽
breathe fresh
출구.
air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few
은근
times
이
of
누나
year I
목소리가
would rather
졸리네.
be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to.
사람 그냥 맹하게 만드는 마력이 있으시네 누나가.
Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
왜 이름이 네티여가지고 끓여 먹어버리려니까.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest, hippogriffs. I wonder if
와, 히포그리프. 와, 저거 그 영화에 나오잖아. 기가 막힌데 아주 그냥.
Already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely. Likely already named them too.
Prance, Hoof, and Sugarfoot.
That's the Forbidden Forest. on the
하늘이 참
left.
이쁘구만.
It's off limits to students.
아유, 구름을 어떻게 저렇게 잘
Why is
표현해놨지?
it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin. I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was
왜
surprised when Professor
그리핀도르로
Weasley
갔어?
mentioned
여기로
the
왔었어야지.
area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls. How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and
나도 힘들어, 나도.
I'm getting used to things.
네가 빨리 안 가서 힘들어.
Finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too. Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon.
뛴다.
That's our new fifth year.
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss On-Eye. Turn and run.
누나 빨리 안 와?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state.
이 아줌마가 갈 거면 가고 말 거면 말고 정확하게 해주지.
Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
와우. 여기가 그 영화에 나오는 그곳이잖아.
I And here
와가지고
we
막
are.
해리가
It is
지팡이도
hard to
사고
know where to
이것저것
start.
샀던 그곳.
The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
A new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own.
널
You should
또
be able to get
짓밟아주겠어.
everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished.
널 다시
Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
찢어주겠어. 호그스미드 생각보다 멀다 근데. 다 방문해야 돼.
Blooming spirit, not again.
와우, 알아서
Right with-
움직여.
Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes.
모험 컨텐츠가 많아서 그런지 내가 볼 때 영화 안 봤어도 할만한 것 같은데. 나도 영화는 한 3편 정도밖에 안 봤거든요.
Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear.
와우.
Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
야, 다 박살내는 거 아니야? 막 터트리고 막 그러는 거 아니야? 와우. 미쳤네.
Back to the shelf for you.
빨리 레벨리오 해.
This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated.
아니, 레벨리오래.
Perplexing.
리페로.
Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
방이를 구매를.
Curious indeed. How intriguing.
뭔가 이렇게 해야 간지나니까 이렇게 가도록 하겠습니다.
What do you think?
방에 고를 수 있는 거 너무 좋다.
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Indeed. Treat it well, and you shall find no more dependable a wand than one with a unicorn hair core. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow
방에도
stronger.
살아 있는 거야?
Do not be surprised
유대
at
관계를
your
해야
new
돼?
wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
톰스 앤 스크로스. 저거는 안 갔나 보네.
Tales always made me wretched as a child.
나는 근데 해리포터보다는 신비한 동물 사전인가 그게 더 뭔가 나한테 정감 있었던 것 같아.
Chores aren't so bad. I don't mind the odd one without magic.
뭐야, 말 걸라 그랬는데? 오이. 홈스의 어찌고 저쩌고. 일단 가까운 데부터 가는 게 제일 정석이긴 한데. 마법 상점 매직 리프. 없네. 일단 제일 먼저 생각나는 거 여기부터 가자. 도망가자. 간다. 예, 나 이상한 데로 왔어. 이거 호그와트 아니야, 어쌔신 크리드야, 그냥.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments.
물량 너무나 좋고요.
You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in,
이제 버프 같은 거 먹으면서 할 수 있는 건가?
I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses. And
내가 볼 때 신약도 내가 만들어야 될 것 같다. 공개하고 나지 그러는데 내가 뭐 들어가는지 어떻게 들어가는지 막 그런 거 만들어야 될 것 같은 그런 느낌인데. 더군다나 제조법까지 있는 거 보니까.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory. Or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
마법약 제조법. 나뭇잎 모양. 아하. 왜 길이 이렇게 헷갈리냐?
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year.
할아버지 성격 좋아 보이네.
Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm in the way inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds? Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
와우. 또 보급이라면 못 참지 이거. 공짜잖아.
Have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
크롤 모양. 네, 환장한다. 하지만 나는 굉장히 개쩌는 사람이므로 다음 이거 하나만 있어도 못 넘어가요. 이상해. 야네. 왜 안 보이냐? 나 왜 이렇게 길 찾는 게 내비 보면서 가는데도 왜 이렇게 어렵지?
An inquiring mind.
아, 찾아왔거든요.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity.
나도 마법 배우고 싶다.
But that is where my spellcrafts come in.
잘 써먹을 자신이 있는데.
And you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I too seeing it.
길 잃어도 금방
Spellcrafts are
찾거든요.
incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station.
빨리 내놔.
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want.
비슷하게 재료 없다고 그럴 줄 알았다 내가.
Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
돈 없어서 다른 물건 못 사.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty.
알아서 뚫리네. 이 길이 이 길 같고 저 길이 저 길 같아가지고. 간다.
Ah, I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
와우. 돌았다. 또 이렇게 전투라니.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
누나 멋있다. 이게 지 맘대로구만. 지 맘대로. 들어와. 상대 줄라니까. 깼는데. 어이 진짜. 아우. 아우. 와, 이거는 안 막아지는구나. 딱 막았는데. 한번 이렇게도 죽어보는 거야. 프로텍터로 안 막아져. 안 돼.
Ah, I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
건너뛰기가 안
We
되잖아.
should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
놀라와 버렸다.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
진짜 슬프다 슬퍼. 열심히 잘 피하라는 거지. 오케이. 아, 잘 피하기 실패.
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep acting! We have to wear him down!
아우. 아이쇼.
What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I let him do more!
야 임마. 아오 아오. 와우. 아 이게 던지기가 세네. 아 혀. 아 혀. 들어와 들어와.
Took him long enough.
아프네.
We need to make sure he stays that way!
아 아프네. 자. 이거 고대 마법이라기보다는 그냥 그거잖아. 아쉬웠어서 이렇게 집었다가 던지는 거 아니야? 뭐야 이거?
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me.
여기 경찰보다 뒤에 솜스탕 춤추는 게 더 눈에
Perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind
가니?
helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
나 이거 배웠어.
Hello there. Repairing. A moment if you would.
와우. 리페러.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Lucky they didn't do more damage.
깔끔하죠? 다 고친 것 같은데? 아 이것도 있구나. 저것도 있구나. 부서진 거 고치기. 또 뭐가 있어? 어디로 가야 되지? 표시가 있는데 괜히 엄원대로 돌았잖아. 나무 다 베버리고 싶어.
We were just talking about you.
왜 니들 마음대로 이야기를 해?
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself. Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire.
아까
I'd like to
만났잖아요.
thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
감사합니다, 아저씨.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous.
여기서라도 거절하지 말자.
Least I can do. Now, let's
두둑하게
try this
챙겨줄
on
수도
for size,
있잖아.
shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
망토.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful.
하지 맞는다고 그래야지.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
이건 세이브 자체가 없나? 아, 이거구나. 오케이. 오늘 방송은 여기까지만 하도록 하겠습니다.